Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Dive right into a market update here. Bitcoin back again, flirting around 60,000. Currently sitting at $60,000, $412, and pretty much a lot of indecision. As you can see here across the markets, I mean, we had a significant pullback a few days ago, and with that, I think that, there was a ton of indecision. As we can see here on the fear greed index that we're looking at, we're about 46. So a ton of uncertainty still in the markets. Even when we pumped up to 64, it didn't necessarily reach that greed area. But you guys know we only buy when it's neutral. We only buy when it's yellow, orange, or red. Just from a preference standpoint, we've been able to take some significant positions just by sticking to those parameters when we're accumulating. Taking a look at Bitcoin, a ton of indecision here, and to be honest with you, for me, it's still in line with our TA. Right, so I know a lot of people don't like TA, but we've been spot on for well over a year now. We've been spot on since the pullback, to be honest with you, since we reached that all-time high way back. We reached that first all-time high back in 2021. We've been spot on the whole time because, we just use if-then scenarios. I don't give guarantees. I give what it's looking like, what the charts are showing us, and base it off of these levels. If this level breaks, then expect this. If this level breaks, then expect this. And to be honest with you, it's been pretty consistent, guys. We've been able to do a good job charting out these markets. So try to keep it as simple as possible. And the reason why we keep it as simple as possible is because that's the most duplicatable. So that's why you can teach your family, you can teach your kids, and it's not just to know and to give these outrageous predictions. It's like, look, pay attention to these levels, support and resistance levels, so you can for sure, move forward towards, whatever your accumulation strategy is. It's definitely a value add. So taking a look at crypto bubbles for the day, some red, some green, a slight pullback. Bitcoin is actually, and that's because Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit. If we go to the daily time frame, see a slight pullback there, but nothing significant that can say as a definite. So on the weekly chart here, definitely a ton of indecision as well, and we'll wait to see how that plays out, guys. So definitely want to go to an article here about Vitalik Buterin. I thought this was huge and kind of lay some perspective as to the future of crypto. So in this article here, Vitalik Buterin holds 90% of his worth in Ethereum. So this is huge. So co-founder Vitalik Buterin just revealed that almost 90% of his net worth is invested in ETH, reinforcing a strong belief in the strength of the second biggest asset on the crypto market. The reason behind this disclosure was a wider conversation regarding Ethereum's function as a store of value and its significance on the DeFi network. About the platform positioning, specifically ETH's function as a significant store of value, there has been continuous discussion within Ethereum community. As a result, regulatory concerns or other risks, some users have criticized the Ethereum Foundation and its core developers for not publicly endorsing ETH as a crucial asset in DeFi. Okay, so ETH's importance, they're saying here, as a store of value is demonstrated by the fact that it is firmly ingrained in the DeFi ecosystem and has billions of dollars worth of total value locked in it. Though Vitalik Buterin and other core developers believe Ethereum will be valuable in the long run, their stance is reinforced by his admission that he has most of his wealth in ETH, pretty much putting his money where his mouth is, guys. And I don't think Ethereum's being talked about enough, because in my opinion, Ethereum is Bitcoin in 2018, 2019. I think Ethereum is the Bitcoin of 2018, 2019 when it comes from a price standpoint. Like, the price potential of Ethereum it's sky's the limit. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that, because it is right now $2,500 a coin for a full coin. But I definitely see the value when it comes to, looking at the price action potential it's almost a no-brainer. So definitely, Vitalik's putting his money where his mouth is for sure. Definitely want to highlight that article because I don't think Ethereum is being talked about enough when it comes to really conservative, sure bets. I get nothing's guaranteed. This isn't financial advice, but we talk about sure bets. Ethereum's not going anywhere. Love it or hate them. I think there are better platforms than Ethereum. Yes, but Ethereum has most of the market share, and the value, the risk to reward ratio is second to none. So definitely a good sign seeing that. So next article here, we see mysterious 1.88 billion Bitcoin transfer stuns the world's largest exchange. So an unexpected twist emerged on chain when 30,000 Bitcoin, summing to a total of 1.88 billion at current prices, was transferred to the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance. From the address was initially sent, which was worth 4.73 billion to two other addresses, later being Binance cold wallets. So transaction history shows 233 Bitcoin was sent to another cold wallet of the black and yellow crypto behemoth. So they're paying attention. Something's happening. Typically when this happens, it's fear in the market because, why is a whale moving to exchange? Typically you only move to an exchange to sell. So that's why this is making news. And that's why, right here you're seeing the effect on the Bitcoin price that this transfer caused was indeed as expected. When market participants see a large Binance deposit in a minute, a massive red candle took Bitcoin's price down 0.44%. So to be expected. And to be honest with you, we'll see how this goes. We're still in range when it comes to Bitcoin. But like I said, people don't want to take that ride down. Like if we hit a target, like we think we could hit maybe 40,000. If we hit that target, if we break this level of around 50,000, people don't want to take that ride down if they don't have to. So, to be expected, people freak out, they pay attention. If you're, like I said, if you're in a long-term player, it's irrelevant, but you're in and out, have FOMO, or not FOMO, I would say, you pretty much have, FUD about Bitcoin and don't want to, take a long-term approach, then you are going to sell when you see things like that happen. So definitely pay attention to that and really think for yourself and see what your long-term goal is. Right, what your long-term goal is, and if you sell, you could potentially not be in a position to buy back in, depending on what happens with the price. So a ton of options to weigh when you're looking at your portfolio, a ton of options to weigh when you're adjusting it as well. So pay attention to that, guys, and hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.